Alright, so I'm here with Nolan, and you'll see him in a lot of our videos. He's our biggest kid, 15 years old, and he wanted to do a bike check, and it's a pretty cool piece of equipment he's got here. This is a 2017 Trek Superfly 7. As many of you know, Trek has 3 levels of aluminum alloy that they use in their aluminum bikes. They have a silver to start, a mid-level gold, and a platinum level, which as far as I know is the highest level they have. This particular bike is platinum. It's their best aluminum, and it is super light. This bike comes off the rack at right at 25 pounds. One of the biggest upgrades we've done to this bike, which has probably made it even lighter, maybe even less than 25 pounds, is we've gone tubeless. It comes tubeless ready with rims and tires. Tremendous upgrade for a bike like this, because these guys do ride hard enough on these rocky trails out here to get flats, and I think that's the biggest advantage. You don't get the flats with the tubeless. This thing has Shimano Components. It came with SLX shifters, and I had a problem with the SLX shifter when I was riding this bike, and it basically just failed completely inside. And so I went ahead and paid like $15 extra and upgraded to the XT shifter. Tremendous difference. It clicks off much nicer. I like it a lot better. What do you think about it, Nolan?
It's awesome. I really like it. It's much better than my other bike.
Yeah, you can tell a big difference. That XT shifter is really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, the gears are better and everything.
Now the SLX brakes, those aren't really what comes on it. It comes with a lower end Shimano brake, but I also had a problem with the brakes clicking, and so Shimano was really nice, and they replaced everything for us under warranty. And again, I love these SLX calipers. Big and beefy. They got the heat sink. That's just a really nice hydraulic brake setup there. The cranks are XT Dior. You can't see that anymore because he's worn them off riding this thing to death. It is a 2x drivetrain. It's got the SLX front derailleur. It's got the XT rear derailleur. That's a really nice piece of equipment. On the front crank, the 2x here, it is a Shimano Dior XT. It's got a 36 tooth and a 26 tooth. And on the cassette, that's a Shimano SLX 11 through 42. So we got an 11-speed drivetrain. Fox 32 performance, 100 millimeters of travel, and it's of course an air fork, so it's very adjustable. Has the lockout mechanism like you would expect to see on a Fox. Of course, your air access. It's just a good all-around hardtail. And this is actually getting into a fairly high-end level. I bought this to ride for myself, and then when I upgraded to a full suspension, Big Shot over here took over. And it is a 21.5-inch frame, and you're how tall?
5'7".
5'7". So yeah, it's a little bit too big in the frame, but here's the philosophy we have. I keep up with these guys' growth, and they grow anywhere from 1.5 inches to 3 inches per year. So if I want him to get 3 years out of a bike, which I think is reasonable, I better make sure the frame's a little bit too big, at least one size, if not 2 sizes. 21.5-inch bike is probably about 2 sizes too big. Probably a 17.5 would be ideal. But in 2-3 years, he's gonna be grown right into this thing. You know, he's probably gonna be around 6 feet tall, and he's gonna be right there at the size that he will need to be for this bike to fit perfectly, and then he should be able to ride it for a couple of years after that. So this one obviously has the 29-inch wheels. These are the Bontrager, as you would expect, that come on Trek, and I believe these are 2.2s, so they've got some good beef to them for a hardtail. So how do you like the 29-inch wheels?
I love them. They roll over everything. They build up speed. They're good for technical descents. I love them.
They work well for you, huh?
Very well. Yes.
Okay. So your nickname out on the trail when you're with us is Lungs because you out pedal everybody. You don't get worn out, do you?
Correct.
You don't get tired.
Nope.
So and I think this bike helps, doesn't it? Because it's so light and it's just easy to accelerate up those climbs, isn't it?
Yep. Very, very easy.
Yeah. Easy for you, not me.
Yeah.
So anyway, there you have it. The Trek Superfly 7. And we're going to do another video. Hopefully we're going to go out and ride in the next couple days. This guy's going to be wearing the chesty. He's going to be wearing the GoPro and the gimbal. And we're going to get some of his impressions on this bike out on the trails. So look forward to doing that. Stay tuned. And in the meantime, keep your pedals cranking.
That's right.